What's going on, everybody? This is Island Hopper TV, and today we are coming to you from Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon District 1. We are starting out in an area known as Japantown, and I am going to walk all the way to the riverfront near the Nguyen Hue, Nguyen. And yeah, so Saigon, also known as Ho Chi Minh City, HCMC. This is like the heart and center of the actual city. So we're walking here. This is a place where you can get lots of massages and seafood and Japanese food and Korean. You'll see lots of stuff on this video as far as District 1 goes. Get the general vibe of the city. I've been here for about a week plus. Probably the coolest thing that I did was take the water bus along the Saigon River at night. Hello. Thank you. And it rains every day here. Every day. And it's November. We call it the tail end of the rainy season. Inside there is like a party street. Lots of bars in there. You can't film in there though. So this is over here the Pastor Street craft beer. Hello. We got Pastor Street. Vietnam has a lot of dogs. I could probably walk this all the way to Due Bien, but that would take forever. Really, it would. Probably an hour plus. Could be done. Taken the motorbike a few times, so I know the route. Lots of like little boutique hotels around this Japantown. Good place to go if you want to get a sauna. Like if you like saunas, like all the hotels and stuff have onsen or sauna. Here's the 5K U station. This isn't even considered the heart of the city. Here's another one of those entrances to Japantown. You can't film in there. Oh, puppy dog. Let's see here. Which way should I go? So this little area here is a bit slower pace, and then it picks back up again as we get towards the city center. You can watch the full walk, or you can just fast forward probably like a minute and it'll be there. You can smash up the likes if you like these walks. Let's see here. The way to get across the street in Ho Chi Minh, you just walk out there. You just walk out there and they go around you. That's the key. I think I'm on a less exciting street, so I'm going to go up one more back up in the direction I came, but not go all the way back towards Japantown, just go up one road. Actually, when I arrived here, they were ripping all this up. Like tomorrow, you'll come back and it'll all be done. And most of the people who do it are women. They're the women are the masons here. So you can see there, like this is all new. The sidewalks. Probably need to go one road up, but we should be all right on this. Yes, this right here is the Grand Hyatt, I believe, or no, the Park Hyatt. So you got the Park Hyatt there. And the Opera House right here. So it picks back up. You can see there's just that little area that they need to kind of improve and wake up, and then you've got like just a whole hustle bustle of District 1 here in Saigon. I'm across the road, but this one actually has an arrow, or a little man. They have built a new metro system, so they have an MRT here. I think it's underground here, and then it goes above ground at another area. That's like a year old, the MRT. So they are modernizing Saigon pretty nice. Some people, they cross the road. I don't know, maybe. All right. Well, I'll go this way. All right. Getting across the road in Saigon is always an adventure. In the daytime, it's either one of two things. Well, I would say there's like three temperatures: super hot, overcast, and then rain. For me, overcast is probably the best. When it's super hot, I can only walk outside for 30 minutes before I'm like, okay, it's too much. It's that hot. It's like a weird hot. When you step outside, you don't realize how hot it's going to be until you're walking around for like 20 or 30 minutes and you're like, ooh, I think I need a water or a break or some shade. It's probably because it's all open like this. So like in the daytime, you can see there's hardly any trees. It's all sidewalk and pavement. And that just makes it so hot. This is called the Carval, Saigon. I have never been inside there. I've been inside the Park Hyatt. I've stayed at the Hilton. They got a nice rooftop bar there. Saigon's kind of taking a page out of the Bangkok playbook with the rooftop bars. There's the Opera House. It's they do shows. So you can get like a show there. We got a new show going now. A couple days ago it was a whole different thing. It's a good view of the old Opera House. Here's a perfect opportunity to cross the road. Well, so this is Nguyen Hue. Nguyen is like the most common name here in Vietnam from what I've noticed. Or Trong. But Nguyen, most people have that name because of the Nguyen family dynasty. Here's the Rex Hotel. Hello. Xin chào. You want to say hello in Vietnamese, you say Xin chào. Oh, 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 oh. Watch this. Watch the motorbikes. Motorbikes on parade. That's the Ho Chi Minh statue. You've got the Lotus, and then the old French colonial building there. So this is Nguyen Hue. They've actually cut it off. Looks like this weekend they're doing something. Looks like at that Liberty Central building they've got something going on up top. Probably a rooftop. But yeah, take a walk around some of these streets. There, that's a perfect example of the craziness. Let's see here. What are they doing here? They're doing something. Actually, Saigon has been changing since I came here in 2019. And I came again in 2023. Here it is now, almost 2026. It's November 2025. And it's not necessarily that they're building higher buildings. It's just building a lot of buildings in between, like also adding in new night markets, and so year by year they're definitely improving the downtown core of District 1. I mean, if you're gonna come here on your first time, maybe 3 days is enough, but if you've been here before, you could probably stay a week plus and get to know the place, or who knows, depending on your visa, maybe stay longer. But you can see, like if I went that way more, that's the direction towards Vincom, which is a whole crazy road all in of itself. I'm not gonna go there right now because that's just a party street. Not in the mood for that, but around here you can find plenty of pho. Banh mi. I eat banh mi at least. I at least eat banh mi or pho every day. One of the two. Sometimes I have one for lunch, one for dinner. like Hanoi pho, and then there's Ho Chi Minh City pho. A little bit different. Northern Vietnamese food versus Southern Vietnamese. Obviously, we're in the South. There's that Liberty Central where they got the rooftop. I think it's like a mall, maybe even a hotel or a condo, I'm not sure. Office park, maybe. They got a cinema there. For me, it's a lot easier to explore the city. It's just after sunset because the weather is just so much more favorable. And it seems like it always rains. Lately, it seems like it's always raining around 2 to 3 p.m. So it's hotter than heck from like 10 a.m. to 2 or 3, and then out of nowhere comes these crazy looking gray clouds that just absolutely dump water. Tons of water. Like torrential rain stuff for like an hour, or for like 15 minutes, and then for like an hour it's just raining. Where like all the gutters are just dropping rain. I mean, this has been the case like every day. I don't think it's not rained one day. There's actually a lot of stuff behind me. Like if I kept walking, there's like, that's in the direction of BVN. I mean, it's a whole other side to the city, but kind of just walked around this District 1 city center. Here's that French colonial building. Going up to it. I didn't realize they were going to be doing a concert at Nguyen Hue. It's interesting because some of the words, like way, it's spelled H-U-E, but it basically means way. See that? You guys see how you walk? You just walk and they go around you. I'm not the only one doing that. You can see even behind me, like they cross the same way. It's just like this guy, see, he knows. I mean, you don't want to get too carried away with overconfidence about it, but pretty much you just walk, pay attention, and cross the roads. You don't really need to wait. I remember the first time I came here, oh, there's Union Square, I think. Is it a casino here or something? Yeah, the first time I came here, I remember standing on the side of the road waiting for like the break in traffic, and it never came for like 5 minutes. And it was like maybe 8 in the morning. I arrived early in the morning, woke up, wanted to go to an ATM across the road. Hello. Yes.
Can you 1 minute?
What's that?
Okay, where you from? You use the phone.
US.
US. I'm from Vietnamese.
Oh, nice.
Can you give me 1 minute? Per price.
What's that?
Oh, sorry, English not good.
Okay.
Okay, can you see?
What is this?
Hello to Saigon.
School charity program? You're in a school charity program? I don't know what she was doing. I gave her 50,000 dong because I don't even know. She said it's a school charity program, but she didn't seem like a scammer really. Seemed like she was like pretty genuine about it. Although I don't know. 50,000 dong is like $2. Because $1 is 25,000. They have a lot of zeros on their currency. Like when you go to the ATM, your average withdrawal is going to be like $1 million or $2 million. Some people do $5 million at a time. just to save. Like 2 million is basically like $200. No, I'm sorry, 5 million is $200. It's kind of interesting because Indonesia had the same situation, and they're actually re-denominating their currency. I don't know how they can do that. I can understand why they want to do it. But I'm sure if Indonesia successfully redenominates, then I wouldn't see why Vietnam wouldn't follow, or some of these other countries. Cambodia, they have a situation going on where they don't even have a currency. I think I've only been there one time, and that was in 2020, January 2020, with like 3 days to Siam Reap to Phnom Penh for one day, and then one day in like Siam Reap to see Angkor. But I remember the currency then was, I think, US dollar. They have a currency, but no one uses it. And if they do use it, it's like a huge wad of cash, and it's not very valuable. It's happened in Lebanon as well. I've seen that. Be getting some pho here, I think. I'm in the mood for pho. Yeah, there's pho. I've eaten there before, actually. Saigon special. This lady, so when I first got here, I was eating pho like once a day, trying to find the best pho in town. Seemed like she had a nice one because it's like a lot of pepper. She has way more pepper in hers than the other ones. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna do it. So if I want a pho with lots of pepper, she got it. Actually, hers is pretty good. I'll probably eat here. Yes. See, she just cooks it old school style right there. I think it's like maybe like $1 for the pho. I ate here. I didn't get sick last time, so should be good. Well, there's the street pho. This one's a little bit different than last time. They got some big bones in there. You can kind of see the pepper. All right. Hello. So I got my pho. I got a pho and water, and that cost me 60,000 dong. I paid with 200,000. They gave me 140 back. So that it comes out to around like $2.25. You know what's funny? I meet foreigners who will complain about that price. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if in the comments someone will say to me, I paid too much. Like, I make airport videos, right? Arrivals. And I got a Grab, right? And it was like, I don't know, $10 for a 40-minute ride. And this guy's like, you're such an idiot. You could have got the bus for 40 cents. And I'm like, yeah, dude, sure. I could have waited for the bus, got on a cram bus, waited for it to take me all the way to Saigon just so I could pay the difference between 40 cents and $10. Like, Now, don't get me wrong. I understand some people are on a tight budget, but someone's not a total idiot if they don't want to pay 40 cents for a bus and prefer to pay $10, you know? But maybe they're worried that foreigners are driving up the cost. Who knows? It was another foreigner. It wasn't a local.
See you next time, right? Yeah.
Hello, sir. Yes, yes. I ate at that Japanese restaurant. That's pretty good. This is pretty close to where I began. We'll see how it looks now. A little later on into the night, it gets a little crazier. There we go. You know, Saigon can be cheap and it can be expensive, actually. So, I found hotels to be cheaper in Bangkok than they are, like, I'm talking on the luxury end. In District 1, like, you can find cheaper hotels in Sukhumvit, downtown Bangkok, than you could in Saigon District 1. Hello. Thank you. So yeah. Then again, you can find some really cheap, like, deals. Although, like, if you just try to hail a taxi, like a motorbike, right off the road. Hello. You know, they'll tell you, oh, 40, 45, 45, you know, 1,000 or something. To go on like a 10-minute ride. Then by the time you're done, you know, it's like 100 and something. So I would say go on Grab, pay Grab, to avoid any sort of like need to negotiate or something. I ate here. This is a good Japanese restaurant. Like in the morning, along this road, they've got like banh mi and pho, and the vendors, they change. The morning vendors are different than the daytime vendors. That's a new hotel here. Haven't stayed there yet. Anyways, that's Saigon for you. Hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll see you on the next one. And you can watch our Da Nang walking tour next.